Live continues with your host, Amy Sparopoulos.
Our next guests are leading the charge to help kids and adults from becoming victims, teaching anti-bullying techniques, safety moves, even some common sense ways that you might not have ever thought of that could help you falling victim to a crime or even being bullied. Welcome this morning, Tina Tatum, Stacy Dodd, and Kenneth McKinney, principal at Southaven Intermediate School. And I was just thanking Kenneth because you're about to kick into full gear with school going back. Tina, thank you for joining us. Stacy, thank you so much. And Mr. McKinney, thank you very much for joining us. Tina, I'm going to start with you. Tell us about this event and your organization.
Yes, Refuse to be a Victim is the name of the event. It's this Saturday, July 22nd, 2 to 4 p.m. at Colonial Hills Church in Southaven. Our organization is R3 The Movement, and our mission is to reach, rescue, and redeem those affected by sexual exploitation or sex trafficking. However, on our reach arm, prevention is huge. We would rather help someone to not become a victim before they become a victim. So if we can help rescue them before they need rescuing. And oftentimes in the world that we live in today, the majority of girls, young people, are lured away, are groomed online right here by what we all carry in our hand 24/7, right? The smartphones that can be used for great good, but also can be a huge weapon in our children's hands.
Absolutely. And Stacy, your organization is involved because you really want to help support this movement.
Yes, ma'am. The Hope Center is a new and exciting community center concept that we're developing to give kids a safe place to go.
Wow.
And we're partnering with Tina and sponsoring this event and hope to sponsor many more in the future.
Absolutely. And Kenneth, as a school, as an educator, this is kind of a loaded question, but how big is the problem of bullying in our schools?
It is very big, not only just bullying, but cyberbullying. You take it over the internet. It's two things. We want to talk to the victim and the one that's doing the bullying, and we feel that we can give them tools that they can actually use to stop doing some of the things because it is very important to have self-esteem and those issues that we dealing with every day as a young person that don't know how to develop those skills. We want to help them.
Absolutely. Speaking to the parent, I want to ask you one time, Kenneth, what should parents look for? Any red flags?
Yes, a change in behavior, in distress, not eating, or being sad, or trying to cover up things, anything like that, any change in behavior and conversation. If they stop talking to you, they feel rejected, just anything that you can detect that your child normally does or does not do.
Absolutely. And Tina, you equate the phone to almost a loaded gun.
Yes, absolutely.
Tell us why.
Absolutely. Well, we wouldn't hand our middle school a loaded Glock gun. We wouldn't put our 12-year-old behind the wheel on the 240 loop out here. We absolutely would not. However, we pay as parents, just a reminder, I don't know of any teenager that pays their full cellular bill and their data packages, but yet we pay the bill and we hand it over with very little boundaries, very little supervision, very little training. I mean, it is our job as parents to train our children and to set those boundaries. And what so oftentimes happens is that the cerebral cortex is not even fully developed till we're 28. We don't even have the ability to understand long-term consequences oftentimes. And we're putting our children at exposure to the world right here. And, we have tons of children, about 3 million children miss school every year due to trauma they've experienced from bullying or online. Will get an absentee because they're just so, been affected. And so they just choose not to go to school. They're just going to isolate themselves. So we want to give the tools needed.
Yeah, and Stacy, this will start the conversation, if nothing else, and help to continue it.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell us about, real quick, the death-defying escape sessions.
Yes, I'm super excited about that. AC Curtis with Express Missions International, he is going to give us 5 or 6 moves. If our teenagers are at the gas pump and they were to be grabbed or to be held against their will, just a few moves how they can escape literally death-defying escapes. It could save someone's life. We hope to have parents engaged as well as students.
And this event is free. It is free. It is free. I cannot say that enough. Hope Center is presenting Refuse to be a Victim, the death-defying escapes, anti-bullying techniques. The John Maxwell team is going to be there. You're going to have face-to-face things along with what you will encounter or your child may encounter online. So as Tina just said, it is something that could save your life, and I'm going to say it again, it is free, free, free. So thank you so much for all you do, and thank you so much, gentlemen, for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Kenneth, I know you are about to kick into 225 miles an hour, my friend, so thank you for joining us.
Yes, love
and
it.
Tina, we're going to have you back on later this year to tell us more things we need to look for, because we want to arm our parents as well as help protect our kids.
Thank you so
much for joining us. Coming up, whether you're a Harry Potter fan or you like to dress up as a princess or a pirate, even if you're a fan of ABC's The Bachelor and Bachelorette, well, the Memphis Redbirds have a special night for you. And guess what? They're here live in our studio to tell you all about it after the break.